In August 2011, the Kiribati Parliament and Kiribati Division for Women, in partnership with the Pacific Islands Forum Secretariat and UNDP, hosted the first ever mock parliament for women in Kiribati. The Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Taumas Yuta, hosted the event and provided advice and assistance throughout the program. The Speaker recognized the importance of supporting initiatives to promote women's participation in decision-making. As of 2011, the Kiribati Parliament has only 3 women out of 44 elected members. 13 women from the main island of Tarawa and 17 women from the outer islands of Kiribati applied and were selected to participate. UNDP, the Pacific Islands Forum Secretariat, and the Division for Women provided initial briefings to the women about the training program and the mock parliament itself. The 2-day mock parliament was preceded by a 3-day training workshop designed to familiarize participants with parliamentary practice. The training also included sessions on policy issues of importance to Kiribati, including climate change, reproductive health rights, violence against women, and good governance. The Department of Environment and Conservation provided a briefing on climate change, and the Ministry of Health briefed the women on reproductive health issues, including women's health concerns. The Regional Rights Resource Team from SPC briefed the participants on issues around violence against women legislation and promoting women in Parliament using temporary special measures. The program also included guidance and coaching from current members of Parliament who shared their experiences on using Parliament procedures effectively and on campaigning strategies. In preparation for the mock Parliament, the training program included a rehearsal inside the actual Parliament House. The rehearsal was intended to give the participants an opportunity to get a better idea of how Parliament actually operated in practice. The rehearsal was conducted by the Clerk of the House and the Legislative Council for Parliament, who gave them tips and advice based on their own experiences working with members. The women were given an opportunity to ask questions and to practice the procedures for raising and responding to questions and motions in the House. They then got feedback from the parliamentary staff on improving their interventions. The women sat in the government and opposition benches as the 2 parliamentary officials guided them on the procedures of a parliamentary sitting. The participants elected their own mock Speaker of Parliament. The mock Speaker had a chance to practice chairing a session of Parliament.
I was just thinking, we're planning before the mock Parliament. That while doing the mock Parliament, we'll try to control ourselves, not arguing, doing the discussion so that we come out with a solution, so that men can see that women can do the debating in a professional way.
The mock Parliament ran for 2 days, on 8th and 9th August 2011. The mock Speaker presided over Parliament, with advice provided by the real Speaker as necessary. The women had a chance to practice their public speaking skills by discussing policy issues using different parliamentary procedures. The sessions each day began with question time, with members of the mock opposition asking members of the mock government questions on a range of topics, from improving classroom facilities for school students to calling for free pap smears for women. The participants then moved on to discuss a motion proposed by the opposition. On day 1, the motion debated the government's response to climate change. On day 2, the motion called for the government to immediately move to enact legislation to address domestic violence. The motion was unanimously endorsed by the mock Parliament. Finally, the participants had a chance to debate a mock bill on youth reproductive health rights. The controversial bill was hotly debated by participants who raised a range of strong arguments for and against the proposed law. In the end, the bill was passed by the Parliament, following a round of amendments debated on day 2. With that, the mock Parliament was closed. Kiribati national elections will be held in late 2011, and a number of participants expressed the hope that they will soon be participating as members of the real Kiribati National Parliament.